In this demo, I'm going to be looking at the assignment for computer architecture. So first thing we need to do is we need to open up your browser, which is your Chrome, and we're going to go to Rosebank College. Inside Rosebank College on the website, you're going to go to current students. And from current students, we're going to firstly go to our student material. And under student material, you should have computer architecture. I'm just going to look for it. So the module code for computer architecture is COAR5111. You'll go into 2024, and then there's these documents that we're going to be using. So COAR5111 is the name of the module or the code of the module. And then you've got the first document, that's your module outline document. Then you've got your summative assignment, assignment 1, and then assignment 2. So if I wanted to download all of these, I can just simply put a tick here so that I select all of these items. Then it allows me to copy to or to download. So I'm going to choose download. And I'm going to put it now on the top right here. You'll see it says it's downloading in progress, and it's going to take me to my downloads screen. Now, how to open this? You can see it's put it in downloads in OneDrive. Okay, there's it here. So what I can do to open this now is I can press the File Explorer here, and then I can go to Downloads, and there's the OneDrive that has been downloaded. Then if I click on this extract here, you'll see it expands the ribbon. And instead of OneDrive, this is extract, and I'm just going to save it under my downloads for now. Then the next thing I'm going to do is from the Rosebank College website, I'm going to go to my OneDrive account. Now, the OneDrive account is where I'm going to be storing all of my work. So this is a cloud location. We log in with our same credentials that we use to log on to the campus computer. So it will be your student number with your password. I'm going to log in as my login. So once I've logged in now to OneDrive, you'll see on the left-hand side here, I can click on Home or My Files. So if I click on My Files, now on the top here, you can see that it says that I'm in my OneDrive account, okay? And then on the top left, I clicked on My Files. Now, we're just basically going to learn how to navigate quickly in OneDrive. In other words, how to create folders, how to delete folders, how to upload content to the OneDrive account. So I click on My Files on the left-hand side, and it will list all of the files that I have in my OneDrive account. Now, this is a file, this is a cloud location. OneDrive is a cloud location to store all of your work. So I've already got computer architecture folders here, but I'm going to create a new computer architecture folder. So if I need to create anything new in my OneDrive account, I click on where I want to create it. So I click on My Files. This is the root of My Files now, and I'm going to click on Add New on the top left-hand side. Then it says, what do you want to add? A folder, a file, you want to upload files, etc. Firstly, I'm going to create a folder. So it's going to ask me, what do you want to call your folder? I'm going to call it COAR5111, and then my group is DNM1, and then I'm going to go create. And you'll see it's now created my folder, COAR5111 DNM1. Now I want to go and put those files that I downloaded the student material inside OneDrive. Select everything that's here, and I'm going to say open. And now I'm expecting that it's going to upload those files. There's it saying here, uploading 4 items. So based on the internet connection and the PC speed, you'll see it will take different amounts of time to upload. So the first thing that we have done so far is we've gone into our OneDrive account. How did we get to our OneDrive account? We went to the Rosebank College website. We went to current students, and under current students, Microsoft OneDrive. We clicked on OneDrive. It opened up a new window. It asked us to log in. Okay, now since I've already logged in, I don't need to log in again. I've got my OneDrive account that's open already on another tab in this browser. So after we've gone into the OneDrive account, we clicked on My Files on the left-hand side. Then we said Add New Folder. We typed a new folder's name, which is COAR5111, and then our group, which was DNM1. Once I created that folder, then I went into the folder and I said Add New, and then I selected the files that I wanted to add. So I downloaded those other files to Downloads, Computer Architecture. So I went into this one here. I clicked on any one. I pressed the Control key and the letter A, selected them all, and I opened the files. Then it uploaded the files here. The next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to create 3 answer documents. So the answer documents are meant to do what? The answer documents are meant to write out the answers for my assignment. So how do I create new documents in the OneDrive account? Again, on the left-hand side, I'm going to go to My Files. Then the folder in which I want to create the documents is called COAR5111 DNM1. So I'm going to click on that, and then I can see those are the files that I've already uploaded. Then I'm going to click on New, and it gives me the option to create a Word document. So I go to Add New, and I'm going to say Word Document. And now when I'm creating any new Word documents, whether it is my assignment answers or whether it's an ICE activity or any other module that I'm doing, I always give it a name that identifies the document for me. So in other words, I'm going to click on the document name on the top left-hand side here. Currently, it says it's called document. So I'm going to put my surname initial, Naidu, S space, my student number, ST, whatever my student number is, space, COAR. The module is called Computer Architecture, and then this one is ASS01, right? So simply by looking at this name of the file, I can say this is Naidu S. This file belongs to Naidu S. There's the student number. It's a computer architecture module, and it's the assignment 1. Then I can press enter on my keyboard. Then you'll see the name of the file changes here. Okay. So again, how do I create a new document? Now it will update the name of this document here. There's the name of the document. So I went on the top here, I clicked on the new tab, which was my OneDrive tab, and I can see there's the document that has been created. Similarly, I'm going to create the answer documents for assignment 2 and the summative assessment. How will I do it again? I click on Add New, go to Word Document. It opens up a new Word document in a new window. Then I click on the top left-hand side, the name of the document, right, file name, and I start typing my surname, initial, Naidu, S, space, my student number, space, COAR, this is computer architecture, space, and what is this? This one is a assignment 02. So I know this one is going to be assignment 2, and I press enter. Then it types out the name of the file here. I go back to my tab here on the top. It hasn't added it yet. It's going to update it. Okay. I can just refresh here. And you can see there's my 2 documents that has been created. Naidu S, assignment 01, assignment 02. Last one I need to do now is summative assessment. So I'm going to say new Word document. It opens up a new Word document in a new tab. I click on the document name on the top left. I type out the name of the document. This is the naming convention that I use when I create any new Word document. So Naidu S, my student number, space, what module is this? This is computer architecture. And what work is this? This is my summative assignment. And I press enter on the keyboard. Now you can see that on the top here, I've got a whole lot of tabs that are open. Okay. On this tab, I've got my OneDrive account. And my OneDrive account now, for my files, there's my computer architecture folder that I've created. And I've got here, what do I have here? I have my assignment that I've downloaded from student material, right? I went to student material and I downloaded my files. Then I created answer documents to write out my answers for assignment 1, assignment 2, and my summative assessment. So next I'm going to open up now my assignment 1 document. This is the question paper now, right? So this is the question paper, and then where's my answer document? This is summative assessment. I'm going to close it. This one here is assignment 2. I'm going to close it. There's my assignment 1. Okay, so I'm working with assignment 1 question paper and assignment 1 answer document that I've created. Now, we don't have the assignment due dates yet. We will tell you when the assignments need to be submitted. But for now, you create the assignment answer document like I've created, and you start typing out the answers. So on the assignment answer document, I can see that I've got question 1, question 1 up to question 3 forms assignment 1. So in assignment 1, question 1 is broken up into 1.1 and 1.2. In 1.1, they're asking me to describe safety procedures, tools to use, environmental concerns when working with a computer. So if I read the question, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read the questions for assignment 1, assignment 2, summative assessment, and in my assignment answer document, I'm going to create an outline of what needs to be answered. So let's see what this looks like. There's my assignment question document. I'm going to then go to my answer document and I'm going to type in question 1, question 2, question 3. We're not worried about the formatting of these documents for now. We're going to format it later on. Okay, we're just worried about the content for now. They're 1.1 and 1.2. In 1.1, they were asking for what? In 1.1, they're asking for safety procedures, tools to use, environmental concerns. So I'm going to go into my answer document and I'm going to say safety procedures, tools to use, environmental concerns. Okay, so I need to write more information about each of these in question 1. In question 2, what are they asking? They want us, so based on the scenario in 1.1, research 5 latest hardware components that will be used to upgrade the computer system and their best features. 5 latest hardware components that will be used to upgrade the computer system and their best features. Okay, so in 1.1, you're building a new computer system. Okay, so what are the hardware components that we're going to be using here in 1.2? So in the answer document, 5 hardware components. And features. Now, when there's spelling mistakes in Word, I can either click on it and then it will give me a suggestion on how to correct the spelling. Alternatively, I can just press the F7 key on the keyboard. And when I press the F7 key on the keyboard, you'll see on the right-hand side, it opens up the editor. Okay, so before I submit any document, I need to ensure that there's no spelling mistakes in this document. So please always use your spell check to ensure there's no spelling mistakes on the document. 5 hardware components and their features, and I'm going to start listing the hardware components: CPU, motherboard, RAM, SDD or HDD, and power supply. There was also GPU that we came across as well, graphics processing unit. Then in question 2, what are they asking me in question 2? In question 2, they said, I need to now, computer hardware is a collection of physical elements that constitutes a computer system. Computer hardware are physical parts of the computer components, which are devices such as monitors, keyboards, mouse, printers, plotters, scanners, systems unit. As a junior ICT support staff, you have been tasked to build a system unit that will be fully functional to support the group of interns that will help them also learn how a computer system works. On completion of the building of the computer system, explain step by step how you would perform the following: handling of components, correct assembly of components, disassembly of components, identifying I/O ports, and then describe how a computer system works. So I'm going to type out these headings here in my answer document. So handle components, handle components, disassemble components, assemble components, identify I/O ports, and how a computer works. So I can just click on it and correct my spelling quickly. And then the last question, what is question 3 asking for? I click here and I go to question 3, case components. So here in this activity, you are meant to choose between desktop computer or laptop computer as a birthday gift for family, for your family. From your selected birthday gift that support this and why you choose particular of the component, brief description of how the component works, and benefits of the component to the system. So there's 4 components, and then the 5th thing to do is to motivate why you chose laptop or desktop. Okay, so for here, I'm just going to put component 1 CPU. So then for each of these components, under question 3, I need to do the following. The name of the component, CPU, image of the component. They said I can take an image of the component from the internet, but I would need to reference it. Brief description of the component, how the component works, and the benefit of the component, right? So now, what do I have here? I have a guideline as to what each of the questions requires me to do for my assignment. So in assignment 1, in question 1, there's 2 questions. In question 1, I'm going to be discussing safety procedures, tools to use, environmental concerns. In question 1.2, I'm going to be discussing 5 components and their features, and there's the components that I have: CPU, motherboard, RAM, solid state disk drive, SSD. In question 2, I'm going to be speaking about how to handle components, disassemble components, assemble components, identify I/O ports, and describe how a computer works. In question 3, I'm going to describe 4 components, and for each of the components, I'm going to describe the name and image, description of the component, how the component works, and then benefits of using the component to the system. So here, there's the CPU, right? So I'm going to do exactly the same now for assignment 2 and my summative assignment. So what I need to complete now is my answer document that contains an outline of the answers that needs to be, of the questions that needs to be answered to complete your assignment. By having an idea of what is required for each of the assignment, when we are going through the theory, you can simply mark the relevant sections of the theory that needs to be answered in your assignment. So again, where do we go? We open up a browser. So if I'm on my desktop, I open up a browser, Chrome. Inside Chrome, I can go to the Rosebank College website, and I can go to current students. If this is not appearing, it means I'm not logged in. I will need to log in. So I can see on the top right-hand side, I have logged in. That's why it's appearing student intranet. Then from the student intranet, I need to familiarize myself with all of these different tabs, or all of these different buttons that I can, or websites that I can visit here. So for today, we went to student material. We got our computer architecture material from student material. That means the question paper for assignment 1, assignment 2, and the summative assessment, we got from student material. We then went into our Microsoft OneDrive account, and from the OneDrive account, we went to My Files on the left-hand side. Then we created a folder. So we said add new folder, and then we typed in the name of the folder, and then we pressed enter. When I'm working Then I said add new, and I created answer documents that contains the answers for assignments 1, 2, and summative assessment. When I created the document, I said new Word document. It opened up a blank Word document. I clicked on the name on the top left-hand side, and I typed in the correct name. Name is surname, initial, student number, module, and then what is this assessment, okay? So here you can see that I created Naidu S, which is my surname initial, student number, COAR for computer architecture, then assignment 1. And similarly, I created the other documents. So now we've done assignment 1 outline. You are required to do assignment 2 and your summative assessment outlines in the same way.